Hello dear students, in the previous videos I explained about minors of a matrix, cofactor of a matrix and how to calculate the adjoint of a particular matrix. In this video let me explain about how to calculate the inverse of a matrix and how to calculate the rank of a matrix. Okay, first of all let me explain about inverse of a matrix. The definition is like this: let A be any square matrix of order n by n, then there exists a same order matrix, that is a n by n matrix B is called as the inverse of matrix, then it must satisfy the following condition: A into B is equal to B into A is equal to identity matrix of order n. That is, if you consider 2 by 2 matrix, then it is the identity matrix of order 2, and if you consider 3 by 3 matrix, then the identity matrix of order 3. Then we can say that A into A inverse equal to A inverse into A is equal to identity matrix. So inverse can be calculated by using the adjoint and the cofactor method like this: A inverse is equal to adjoint of A divided by determinant of A. So here one condition we must check for: the determinant of A should not equal to 0, because if the determinant of A is equal to 0, then it will be a divide by 0 error. So that make sure that determinant of A not equal to 0. If it is equal to 0, then we will not able to find out the inverse of the matrix. Consider an example: a matrix A of order 3 and it has the element 1 0 minus 4 minus 2 2 5 3 minus 1 and 2, and we need to calculate the A inverse. So we have the formula: adjoint of A divided by determinant of A. Determinant of A can be calculated and is equal to 25 is equal, and it is not equal to 0, so that we can calculate the inverse. And to calculate the inverse, first of all I need to calculate the adjoint of A. The adjoint of A is equal to transpose of the cofactor matrix, so that we need to calculate the cofactor elements. So A11, so here I is equal to 1, j is equal to 1, so minus 1 to the power I plus j, that is 1 plus 1 2, and the element, that is after removing the first row and the first column, that is after removing the first row and the first column, so remaining element is 2 5 minus 1 2, 2 5 minus 1 2, so answer is 9. Similarly A12, that is minus 1 to the power I plus j minus 1 to the power 1 plus 2, then the after removing the first row second column we have the element, then this is the cofactor element. Similarly we can calculate the other 7 cofactor elements, so total 9 cofactor elements are like this. Then obtain the transpose of that matrix, then this is the adjoint of A. Now we have the formula: A inverse is equal to adjoint of A divided by determinant. We already calculated the determinant as 25, so now we need to calculate adjoint of A. The elements are 9 4 8 19 14 3 minus 4 1 and 2, then if you divide it by the determinant, that is the 25, so this is the final answer, A inverse. So once again, the A inverse can be calculated by using the formula adjoint of A divided by determinant of A. Okay, consider now the rank of a matrix. A non-zero matrix is said to have a rank R if at least one of its minors, that we all know how to calculate the minors. Minors means we can calculate by eliminating the particular row and the particular column, that is the submatrix that we will get, then we can calculate the determinant of that submatrix. Of its minors is different from 0, while R plus 1 square minor, if any, is 0, that is that is the maximum order minor, and it will be R, that is the non-zero. Different from 0 means it is not equal to 0, it may be a positive or it may be the negative. If it exists, then R is the minor of that particular, rank of that particular matrix. And if any other R plus 1, that is a higher order, if it exists but it is equal to 0, then we will not consider it as the rank. For example, consider a matrix 1 2 3 2 3 4 and 3 5 7, and which has the 9 minors that we all know, A11, A12, like that, and any one minor, consider A11, that is the element, this is the A11, and here it is the one minor that we have taken 1 2 2 3, that is the, after eliminating this particular element, third row and third column, that is eliminated, then we get 1 2 2 3, then it is equal to -1. So that means it is not equal to 0, while the determinant is equal to 0. That is the one condition, the determinant equal to 0, that is a singular matrix, and minor can be not 0. So then we call it as the 2 is the rank of a matrix. Let me explain with one more example. Before that, let me explain about the singular and the what is non-singular matrix. If determinant A of a matrix A not equal to 0, then it is called a non-singular matrix, and determinant of A is equal to 0, then it is called a singular matrix. If it is a non-singular matrix, then the rank of that matrix is equal to the order of the matrix. That means if the determinant is not equal to 0, then the order of that matrix is equal to the rank of that matrix is equal to the order. Okay, consider one more example, A. Here 1 A is equal to 1 2 3 and minus 4 0 5, and here the rank is 2, because if you eliminate the third column element, then 1 2 minus 4 0 is equal to 8, and there is no minor of order 3, and we will not get any other minor of order 3, so that the maximum order of a minor is 2, so rank is equal to 2. Okay, consider one more example. Here the B is equal to 1 2 3 1 2 5 2 4 8, the rank of this matrix is 2, and determinant of this matrix is 0, and the minor, consider any one minor, let me consider the 2 3 2 5, that is by deleting the first column and the third row, then it is equal to 4, that is not equal to 0. So determinant is equal to 0, so it is a singular matrix, and the minor, any one minor is non-zero, so that the maximum order of a minor is 2, and we will not have a minor of order 3, so that the rank is 2. Okay, consider this example 1 0 0 0 1 0 and 0 1 1. Calculate the determinant is equal to 1. So as we all know, the determinant is non-zero, means it is a non-singular matrix, and the rank of the non-singular matrix is equal to the order of that matrix itself, so that the order is 3, so therefore the rank of this matrix is 3.